on the wing, Evans. Here's Hasek. Crawford outside. Lets it go. That's good on the jump shot. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Rondo against Smith. Left side, Miller. Runner inside.
Some big-time power on that putback.
You got to admire the perseverance, don't you? He worked for that one so hard.
Went after it.
Yeah, that's what offensive rebounding is all about, Kevin. Anticipation and grinding for those second chances.
Crawford, no luck.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Rondo kicks to Jones. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Pull up Jay. The shot's good from Smith. Now Rondo. Just one more assist and he'll have the double-double.
I love the awareness he's shown in the half court tonight.
To the right side. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Jones.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Guys, we see teams taking a more data-driven approach. Analytics now, a big part of things. You see that in the front office. And Steve, that brings in some new faces.
Yeah, in fact, in the last 2 years, over a third of the NBA teams have hired new decision makers. So only a couple played in the league, the majority being more of the analytical types. So there's definitely been a sea change in terms of NBA leadership.
And Hasek throws it down.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
That's exactly what he's capable of, guys. So strong.
Ginobili, that's for two. And it's Houston with another.
And for basketball lifers looking for roles in front offices, I think it's natural to feel threatened by the influx of more analytical minds. The feeling is, and I think it's an accurate one, that those analytical minds are favored because a lot of the owners come from a similar educational background in terms of being comfortable with numbers and wanting to measure things more and attach value to measurements as opposed to feel and experience of playing.
And Memphis making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Pulls up on the elbow, and that one hits back iron.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Crawford, no one around him. Here's Hasek. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Hasek's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Holiday against Ginobili. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, I don't think the math guys are going away anytime soon in the NBA. I think the best organizations kind of take a holistic approach. They incorporate advanced stats and cap specialists, but there's also a lot of thought in terms of players who fit and experience and youth. It really is kind of one big concoction.
Really an extraordinary game for Hasek. He's got 15 rebounds and 1 assist. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Well, they have no answer for him at this point.
And the Rockets making a change here. McGee's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
And he gets it to go. 14 points for Ginobili.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
And Holiday kicks to Crawford. Back to Holiday. The tray. And that one's good.
Boy, these two just going at it from deep now.
You know, it seems like what's going on here is anything you can do, I can do better territory.
Ginobili dishes to Jones. The three. And another three for Houston.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
You know, there are around 150 current NBA players with D-League experience. The developmental league, which started back in 2001 with 8 teams, now has 18. The structure has changed a little bit over the years, but I think you have to say that the D-League has become a big success for the NBA.
Derek Williams checked in for the Grizzlies. And a change for the Rockets. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Harris. Releases. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And 12 points for Rajon Rondo. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
And, you know, this season the Knicks, the Pistons, and the Magic acquiring single affiliation with D-League teams, and that seems to be a trend. The Knicks and Pistons moving them close to White Plains, New York, and Grand Rapids, Michigan, respectively, looking to develop players within their system and get them back and forth quickly from their D-League assignments. Makes sense and looks to be moving towards more of the Major League Baseball model.
Pass to Bonner. From deep. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Richardson, good. And of the 18 D-League teams, 15 are in single affiliation, Steve, with one NBA team. About half of those owned outright by their parent ball club.
Well, it's moving in that direction, Kevin, a place to develop talent and test out new methods. Wouldn't surprise me at all to see every NBA team with their own D-League affiliate before long.
Rajon Rondo with the rebound. Rondo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now. Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for James Harden. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
Well, it's been said about Rajon Rondo that he's the smartest guy in the room and also might be the most stubborn. He's got a terrific IQ for the game, but he's opinionated. We've seen him butt heads with coaches in high school, college, and the pros, but that certainly doesn't take away from his greatness. He's a winner, a champion, and a terrific point guard.
Well, you're right. It has fueled his rise, whether it was at Kentucky, growing up in Louisville, or certainly playing with the Boston Celtics. Among some very important players, Hall of Famers like Allen and Garnett and Paul Pierce. He may have needed a little bit of that just to kind of clear the clutter and show that he could be a leader. Memphis has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Smith kicks to Williams and stolen by Perkins. 3-on-3. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Rondo.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Smith against Ginobili. Smith kicks to Holiday. Shoots it. Rockets with the rebound. Here is Bonner. He feeds it to Rondo. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And this one was such a lopsided.
Rajon, what was the key in tonight's win from an offensive perspective and how you got going?
Ball movement. Started with stops defensively. I think I got in a pretty good rhythm. I made some shots. We played together, shared the ball.
When Rondo makes shots, look out, guys. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, James Harden.
the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
And we welcome you to 2K Sports. Good to have you along, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and this is the legendary Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Rockets in Houston. And for Houston, they bring 10 straight wins into tonight's game, and needless to say, they've got the whole league on notice. What do you make of Thaddeus Young and his style of play?
Well, this league is filled with spread force, but this guy is comfortable from shooting from the outside. But Ernie, he's at his best when he's driving the lane and attacking in transition.
Getting better defensively too, right?
Yes, defensively he's gotten better.
And now, tonight's starting lineup. At center, at 7'0", number 44, McGee. At power forward, at 6'9", number 10, David Lee. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 40, Henson. At point guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 9, Rajon Rondo. And starting at guard, number 13, James Harden. Kevin McHale is the head coach for your home team.
Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup, live here in Houston. The Nuggets here looking to pick one up here on the road before returning to Denver. And Clark, it goes without saying, with David Lee back in good health, they are extremely excited to have him back in the lineup.
Yeah, and the fans have been waiting for this moment for a while. I'll bet they're going to let him know how happy